Hello everybody, this is the Golden Lockpicker and I'm back at you here with an update on the giveaway that's on the bench right now today. What I have for you guys is just kind of a little minor update, nothing too major. We still got those same Jimmy Long's starter sets that we'll be giving away. Includes the short flat hook in 23,000s and the triple aggressive cycloid in 23,000s. And then in addition to that, the bottom of the keyway, top of the keyway turner in 30,000s. And all these stickers and the books will be a part of my giveaway. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with that, I've already given that away in a previous video, but it's my 100 subscriber giveaway. And I was fortunate enough to hit that mark not too long ago. And all you have to do if you want to enter into it is to make a video, post it on YouTube. And in the title of the video, tag me by putting @GoldenLockPicker. And that way it will come back to me. And then also throw in the title of it with a space, after this, hashtag GLP100 giveaway. So not just GLP100, but GLP100 giveaway. And then that way it'll make sure it gets back to me. What I want you to do is to pick a lock, any lock, in any way, and you can do that whichever way you like. Do that on camera. And if you don't have tools to pick a lock, just tell me that and put that on a video and just tell me about, you're wanting to get started. And that's not a problem. We can get you entered even if you don't have tools to pick. And we've actually already had a submission from Phantasm Industries saying if anybody enters and does say that, that's who his will go to if he happens to get it. So kudos to him. Also, the other thing I want you to do is tell me about a lock that you've been unable to pick and then show it to us. And part of the reason I mentioned, doing that is I've been watching Lock Saga. He's been doing a really awesome lock a day challenge. And even when he is unsuccessful, he doesn't hide that. He shows us. And that's really awesome. I think it's good to just kind of have a little bit of honesty there, about, hey, sometimes we just don't, we're not always successful. And I think YouTube, we've kind of gotten carried away with always curating that image and showing that we're successful. So that's a part of that. And then the last part, tell us about your favorite lock to pick and show it to us. And that can be anything. It could be a series of locks. It could be a specific lock, but just tell us about it. Show us and tell us why that lock matters to you. So I did tell you there is going to be an update for the giveaway. And what I've got for you guys right here is just an example of it. I've got a couple of them on the way here. Actually, quite a few of them. I have decided on giving you guys a green belt lock. So what I'm going to do is give you the Brady 7140 lockout tagout lock. It is a plastic bodied lock, so it's sealed. It's not guttable unless you guys destroy it. It's not really a high security application kind of a lock. This is more for lockout tagout work where you lock something just to make sure somebody doesn't put the machinery or equipment into use while you're working on it for safety reasons. But one of the reasons I want to include this is because there was this lock is probably, I would say it's a little bit less common. Everybody has those Master Lock 410 Lottos, and that's actually what I was thinking about throwing in here. But I got a pretty good deal on these, and I thought it would be a good lock to include just because it is a 6-pin lock. It does have security pins, and the core is actually made by Abus. You can see it on the top here. It says Abus, and then right there, key says Abus. And actually, if you look right here at that core, you can see based on the bitting, if you look really carefully, it actually spells the word Abus, A-B-U-S. and then S, Avis. And I think that'd be just kind of an interesting lock just to throw out there, because this is, it is a greenbelt level lock, but honestly, you know, it's, I would say somewhere kind of maybe a little easier to pick, maybe than if some of the 410s. It just depends on which one you get. But I figured this would be kind of a nice thing that's somewhere in between there, you know, and it's not as common. You're not going to find this in a lot of stores. This would be something usually you pick up online. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll be including one lock in each pile. I won't be giving away this specific lock that's sitting right here in front of you. This is actually one that I used in a previous video, in video number 37, and went through and picked it. And so if you guys want to check out a little bit of information about that lock, feel free to watch that video. But I will actually have two brand new unopened ones, and with no stickers placed on them yet. Those stickers will still be off and to the side inside of the box, and I will ship that out with this set, and as well with this one right over here. So whoever wins either of these is going to get a Brady lockout tagout lock made by Avis, with 6 pins in it. And I believe based on LPU belts, it's got 5 spools and 1 standard pin. But, you know, at least that's another lock you can kind of add to your collection, try to work through. And I think it would be kind of an interesting lock to pick through. So if for some reason we start getting even more entries, I think I'll add to the pile. So if we end up with a big surge of people here at the end for some reason, because we've definitely gotten more thanks to Lockpicking Hippie and Phantasm Industries and Texas Rebel. I've got you in there. Also, the Welsh Lockpicker, I believe it is, or Welsh Lockpicker. I just saw his today. And then we've also got Lock Saga in there, Nightmare, and I've also seen a few other ones I've got on a list here. I don't want to tap into them right now because I use my phone as my recording device. But I will definitely try to see if I can somehow bring that up on another device and do another update in about a week, and I'll make sure to show that. So if you guys are curious, if you've been entered, you'll certainly see that on that update next week, because I want to make sure that if there are any that I've missed, that you guys get the opportunity to enter, and we'll just kind of go from there. So thank you guys for showing so much love. Thanks for supporting the channel. And also thank you guys for the awesome content. I really have been enjoying just kind of watching some of the pick through videos. I really dug kind of the challenge of the idea from Phantasm Industries. If you guys haven't checked him out already, he makes some custom lockpick cases, and they are fabulous. They're awesome. And he's had some recent update videos. I know there's some of you guys are really into the shackles, the handcuffs, and picking through those. He is working on a custom shackle case. It's something new that he's working on for holding on to handcuffs or shackles. So that's something new he's got going on. But he, one of the things I thought was really cool is in his video that he submitted to me for this giveaway, he was thinking about doing a video for every one of his lotto locks, because he's a big fan of lotto locks. And that's kind of a little bit what made me think to, you know, include one of these in the giveaway, because I know they kind of have their own little following a little bit, you know, and he was saying he would basically set times for each one of those, and then every day just record and see if he gets it. And if he does, great. But if he doesn't in the time, then, you know, he didn't get it. And I thought that was really cool. I thought that was kind of a cool idea, maybe like a challenge. And then he actually um, challenged other lock pickers to enter into this contest. He was throwing down the gauntlet for that, which I thought was kind of cool. So huge shout out to Phantasm Industries. Go check him out. He makes some amazing cases, and I'm actually going to have some of those coming on the way that I'm picking up from him, and I'll be showing those off when they get here, and I'll give you guys an unboxing on that. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and you know, if the entry list keeps growing, we'll add to the pile. But thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.